Go ahead.
At your pleasure. Okay. No, look, here, look. Bad quarter. Let's just start there. It was a bad quarter.
Mad feisty today.
I mean,
I just noticed
you mentioned
this.
that you just say cliff.
Yeah. All right, go off. Go off, King.
All right,
What do you got?
Here we go. Look, it was a bad quarter. Can't get around it. And Lorenzo Gonsalves and the team, they're not excusing it. Costs were high, prices were low. It is one quarter out of a multi-year thesis. And you got to understand something about this stock, okay? 5-year return, triple what the S&P 500 has given. 3-year return, quadruple what the S&P 500 has given. 2-year return, 6 times what the S&P 500 has given. Here is the basics of investing. If you want market-beating returns, you have to take risk. And the risk is, like me today, you got to take a lot of crap about one quarter out of a multi-year investment thesis. This thing is not done beating the market for the years to come. They just improved their balance sheet by $1.8 billion. This is the basis of him buying ArcelorMittal's steel industry about 3 years ago, getting scale, doing everything he needs to with health costs, pension costs, $1.8 billion. That brings the book value of this company to $9 billion versus a market cap of $7 billion. And oh, by the way, end user demand is fine. All right, the automobile production is picking up like they expected. There was a little pricing hiccup in the spot prices today, this last quarter. That'll happen. If you want market-beating returns, you've got to take some risks. Let me be clear about one thing.
Yeah.
I'm not selling a share, okay?
Where do you think this should trade right now? Did it belong where it was in April, or was that overboard?
I think that's where it should be, frankly. But why isn't it there? Why is it down 50%? Because of fears of a recession. Because fears of even what I just said about automobile production picking up. Everybody thinks there's a recession coming next year, and people aren't going to buy cars.
This year is not peak earnings?
No, listen, look, you guys know my thesis. You know why I have a growth to value transition. It's CapEx spending, it's infrastructure spending that's going to go on for the rest of this decade. You need
Is
steel
it definitely, you're going to have a lame duck president. There'll be no more bills after next week. Is it really going to be this onshoring renaissance if nothing can get passed in the Senate or the House for the next 2 years, and the president walks around eating ice cream cones? Like, do you want to rethink?
I don't think you need more legislation.
You think what we have is sufficient to drive?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Because, look, 2 weeks ago, Micron announced $100 billion of investment this decade in New York State. That's just Micron. Intel's doing its $100 billion, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think that changes because of a government change in November or January.
Do you think, like buybacks, there'll be more announcements than actual shovels in the ground? Because that's what I think. I don't think Intel's doing half of what they say they are.
Well, they've already broken ground.
That's good.
Samsung has broken ground in Austin, Texas, Taiwan Semi in Arizona, Micron up in Boise, Texas Instruments in Sherman, Texas. I mean, this is happening right now.
Okay. I hope you're right. I think that's what we need in this country. So
you want to give me something on GM, which reported today too? Last I saw, the stock was up.